Good morning, Coast Nation. Sanbonan Buffet2 and welcome back to Football Transit. Me, OQP. Now, on today's video, Buffet2, we're going to talk about, some of the players who might have been neglected, but now they're being given a chance, to be able to redeem themselves. Starting off with the list of the players that have made it to the Bafana Bafana squad that is going to take on Egypt on the African Nations Championship. Now, looking at the list Buffet2 and then looking at some of the players, we do have Donne Janssen, who currently is loaned out to SuperSport United. We do have Gayton Mackenzie, who has not been getting enough game time with the senior team, but we do know definitely that he's promoted or has been promoted to the senior team, but I think he has been playing more on the reserve side. And then also we do have Ubongani Sam, which definitely it shows you what he is, someone who coach doesn't think would be part of his plans, but definitely this might be a chance for Umfana to be able to redeem himself when it comes to this competition. And then last but not least, someone who's interesting, Buffet2. I know probably I shouldn't talk about him, but this guy, I have to, because I've heard some of you in the comment section saying, hey, QP we need to sign this guy, we need to sign this guy. Now, in terms of what is happening, I do not have the full insight in terms of Monnapule Saleng, but I think a lot of you out there will be happy to see him in action again, just to see is he still the same Monnapule Saleng, or there are some things that might have changed with him, because the situation that is happening with Orlando Pirates and him. He has not been playing, so that is something that definitely probably we are going to get to see him play, and then maybe we can adjust from there and see. Probably, who knows, he might interest Coach Nazuddin Nabi. You will never know, but definitely that is something that I wanted to give you on the list of that Bafana Bafana squad. And then moving on, we're going to talk about the VAR, which has been the hot topic of the day. Definitely, probably, I know a lot of you will be excited, but for me, I have been disappointed, but it does look promising, Buffet2. So we do have the minister. I remember last year around October, he said something like this.
He spoke specifically about VAR. We are now ready to move with VAR. We are going to put a deposit down at the department, and we will then get sponsors to pay for it, but we can't wait. From next week, the ball is rolling with VAR. And I want to thank the SAFA NEC for the work that they have already done in as far as VAR is concerned. I'm a man of timelines. It's very expensive. The president of SAFA is right. And we can't have SAFA alone carry the ball. Soccer makes all of us happy. This is a national team. We as government are willing. The government of national unity will definitely put in the bulk of that money, together with sponsorships, together with SAFA themselves, and together with people that love football. We want our football to become better, and VAR can make it better. And our timelines is next week we are meeting. After that meeting, I do my atamai.
We all got excited. Nami, I was happy myself. I even reported about it on this channel. We talked about it. And then later on, weeks and weeks passed until we heard him say something more like this.
There's some politics involved where people are trying to block this thing.
But for what?
If you benefit from referees that are corrupt, why would you want to have VAR? If you know that you have referees on your book, corrupt referees, why would you want to bring VAR? You will not.
But that's why you need independence, though, within the professionalization of the game of football, so that you, who owns the club, cannot be you.
Everywhere.
Now, I'm happy, Buffet, to be honest, because he did not shy away from the fact that there are corrupt referees. There are people who do benefit from corrupt referees. And I remember even Victor Hlongwane mentioned something like this back then when he spoke about it. Yeah, definitely there are referees who get, brown envelope, for them to be able to officiate the game in a way that leads to the opponents or the benefiting team to win. So that is something that I'm happy about. And then now, as I'm speaking with you, Buffet2, he has come out and said something like this.
To South Africa that VAR is coming. I said the end of April. Nothing has changed. We'll see I see there's some teams that are worried about VAR. I'm not going to mention names here. The ones that love sport of soccer, they'll be happy for VAR. If you are a corrupt referee, your time is coming to an end. VAR will expose you and we will prosecute the corrupt referees.
Now, I know, a lot of you will be excited, but for me, I will not be excited as of yet. He talked about April, end of April. Well, I give him until April because now we are currently sitting at February, then March. After March, which is next month, then we're going to have April, the end of April, and then we will see whether he was telling the truth or he was just, trying to get his way out. But definitely it does look promising. The only problem that I do have with this thing is that Kumbule VAR, needs a lot of cash, and then looking at some of the factors that might be hindering it, we do have only 3 referees in South Africa who can operate VAR. There are just 3 when I do research and check in terms of that. So definitely it shows you even though we can bring in VAR, it's not going to be something that is going to be used regularly. It's gonna take time, for us to be able to find the right coaches or to even train the coaches to be able to use or operate VAR, which definitely we cannot have the same people doing the same thing over and over again for I don't know how many matches, but it's a lot of matches because each and every team has a match, and definitely each and every team has to have that VAR available whenever they play. Like matches like today, we do have 4 or 3 matches that are going to play. TS Galaxy, I think, is playing with, I'm not too sure, and then Cape Town's City is playing with Orlando Pirates, and then some of the other matches. So definitely, if there's only just 3 operators, how is it going to be used? That's the problem. So definitely it's something that I don't think it's going to come anytime soon, Bafana, even though I'm optimistic, but to be honest, it's something that we should just wait for it before we get excited. And then when it's there, that's when we can start being excited, because if things are still continuing like this, I don't think it's something that we have to be sure of that is going to happen. But anyways, those are the updates that I wanted to give to you before I get on with my day. Hopefully you Lapekaya will have a lovely day on today's day, because definitely you can see the way that Bafana it's open, and we've been struggling with rain for a few days. But anyways, Bafana, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel. Mangabe, this is your first time seeing Football Trends with QP. I will make sure to see you later on with something new. Peace.